Thanks for stopping in, even for just a bit. Good luck at work. Yeah, go off and search in those little areas that are extremely unrelated. You're so brave. Meanwhile, we'll go check the real shit. Hopefully we make actual progress though, and not just bullshit around. I'm really curious about this though. Oh yeah, actually have a limited amount of time. Yeah, I like that it's way more mysterious than a lot of the other stuff. It looks really different, so it's kind of got like another worldly thing, like you're not really in the town anymore. And then the storehouse and the lock and the hidden stuff there, and you know, Rizoji's mental state and all that crap. It's a lot of things added up together in contrast with the rest of the town that I think, yeah, it makes a cool little mystery feel. I agree. So you're limited by the actual amount of presses. A rope. So we need to come back here with the rope. There's been a point in the story where I've ever even had a rope? I don't think yet. Unless I could just find one somewhere out there. I'm more inclined to just wait until later to figure this particular bit out. But we'll check the rest of his grounds just in case. You don't get much time at all. Interesting. Maybe if you could get into the storehouse or something? I mean, there's the locked door, the journal. We'll come back later. I'll just always have something on here. So there's a sacrifice in one jewel, but hopefully we get another one soon. Hopefully we get this one gone eventually. This one we'll get rid of soon. As long as I've got like one or two. I mean, near the end you need a lot more, I feel like. Or there's a chance you need a lot more. A lot of back and forth. 2 routes at least, that's been the case, so. The obvious entrance. Definitely the spot, but I guess our dude doesn't notice. I thought there was supposed to be a bag behind it too.
Mitsuki-san.
ホールには
ああ、そう。
拓也の方はそう。もう少し校内と学校付近を探してみるわ。
I don't know if I'm supposed to be helping her here or what. I mean, technically the areas for me are... the company building, I guess, too. I wouldn't be at his house.
いや、俺の方。
今、手当たり次第に調べている。
あ、わかった。
それじゃあ、親指も頑張って。
I mean, he legitimately cares, but he made a big mistake setting up his friends and stuff doing that. I hope he actually owns up.
Mitsuki-sanじゃない。結構暗いからな。
私の方は。
俺の方も。
ゆうきくんは？
あいつは多分。
そう。
わかった。
I need to be looking at her house, man.
その親瓶。おう、見つけたぜ。
本当に？
ほら、北の空。
失礼じゃ。
Why is he making jokes at a time like this?
心が和むジョークだと思ったんだけどな。
Yeah, good work. Guessing you either go to the school or you go to the coast or some shit.
だから、どうもこうも、さっきなったばかりだろ。
でも、見つけるときは一瞬じゃないですか。しっかりしてください。
わかったって。
よろしくお願いします。
That'd be interesting, huh? They usually tell you, but yeah, that'd be cool. Or maybe not cool, but yeah, we'd have to go down a different route and then kill any of the flow, but I guess technically that could happen in the other routes. Anytime we've been locked in a place, like Conspirator ending and Suicide ending and Captured ending, they tell me to straight up reload. But I haven't actually hit a point where I can keep moving on, but they tell me I can't yet. We've always found everything in the right order. Like I happen to go to this, and then this. Well, no, wait, that's not true. They told me to put a jewel at this point. They didn't tell me to reload, but they said that this would be a good place to put a jewel. But I've just kind of fallen into the right order of routes. I could need to go to the Mitsuki route and then come back to this route at some point, but hopefully, yeah, they tell us. Since it just hit us with the route option thing right now, I'm guessing we've got stuff we can do though. Maybe a rope in this. Why would you think that, dude? Like there's a real chance. That's her shot.
誰だミオか
ここにいては危険で
危険って
海岸付近は落雷の危険があります。お願いです。
ミオかミオを見たあそこにあったバッグ
すぐに
ちょっと待ってくれ
Why does this tell me that it's a route option? But it might not really be. Ever seen a movie, dude? Start playing with the rocks. My passageways and all that. What did he say? Need to be careful from here on. I've got a jewel close by. If Kana's telling him not to do anything here, wouldn't she just be watching this anyways?
親瓶
いや
そうですか
それよりも
どうしちゃったんですか
穴だよ
な
俺が聞きたい
まさか自分が行きます島津さんをきっと
慌てるなよ結城
拓也
美月さ
Why are
ん
they all here?
どうしたのよ。
見ての通
Thought
り
they
さ
were gonna meet outside the
三
school.
角山によ
まさかあの中に
可能性が高い。どうやらミオ
島津さんが
間違いないだろう。入り口付近にあいつの足跡らしきものもあった。
一体どういうこ
How
と
does he
な
know
の？
her
俺は聞
footprint?
きたいよ。まあそれはこれからわかるかもしれないが。
Almost dropped it. Wee, 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 wee.
どうするの？
無論
そうね。早めに行った方が何？
意外だ。
止めても行くでしょ。双子岩のそばにあった
多分ミオのだろう。だとすれば
非公開の情報だと明日の
え
だからそれまでに彼女を見つけないと。私も行くわ。
だって
未成年者を一人。
こんな時だけ子供扱いして。
I'm going, but it's a cave. Won't it be? What? Are you saying what? She's not boss enough to go or something?
なんだよユキ。ダメだ。二重奏なんて可能性もあるんだ。誰かここに残らない。
僕が
お前の責任のわけないだろ。
違うんです。僕の責任なんです。今朝掲示板に例の張り紙をした。ゆうべ島津さん
そっか。
行ってみると島津さんと親瓶がいてもまさか。
自分の方に振り向かせるつもりだ。
親瓶
You're an idiot, dude. He obviously did it out of fucking hate.
おいおい、土下座なんて怒っちゃいない。
Oh, that's what he means. That driver towards you like his
だってい
unwilling
なんだ
sacrifice.
よ。
え
尺には触ったが、お前のことは好きな女をなんとか。
Anything you'd like, even fucking destroying friendships. How does that you respect that?
俺の性格は知ってるだろ。
Like, yeah, he's not super beta, but he's a super fucking
じっと
bitch,
口を
so.
開いて待ってるやつは自分で取りに行くんだよ。自分の足で。
親瓶
お前はたまたまそのやり方がちょい強引だ。
ありがとうございます。
親指をやめろって。
Let's explain that to
いい
me.
裁量じゃん。
うるさいな。
じゃあどう
何が。
3人で行くのはまずいわよ。
そうだろ。
親瓶ぜひ僕を連れて行って。
私はどちらでもいいわ。ただ学術的な問題に直
This
面
is
したら
actual
私の
choice.
知識が役に立つかもね。
本当に僕を連れて行ってくれるんですね。
やっぱり考え直そう。
ちょ
嘘だよ。美月さん。
そう残念ね。気にしないで。
へえ、さすが教師。言う。
ほら
分かってる。ミオはこの穴の中にいるはずだ。
どのくらいの深さ。
危険になったらすぐに引き返そう。二重遭難になったらシャレに。
わかりました。この結城正勝逃げ足。
いいか、俺が触った。
は
お前
This
は
is a
好
route
奇心が強
choice
すぎる。
too, huh?
何が起きるかわからない。
あ、わかりました。十分注意します。
俺が先に行く。俺が歩いた後。
さすがですね、親瓶。
探検家じゃないよ。歴史家だ。
はあ、そうです。
He's both.
昔だが、親父の研究旅行とや。
頼りになる。
よし、中へ入ってみよ
うは
う。気をつけろよ。暗いからな。
はい。
Doesn't the underground passage in one of these somewhere around here lead to like the mansion? I'm sure there's more to it than that, but
はあ、あるんですか。
no more
そんな
schematics for that.
外に出よ
あ、待ってください。
戻ってくると思っ
う。美月さん。
はい懐中
They
電
didn't even grab the flashlight, or the
面目
idiot?
ない。
私がついていかなくて。
僕がついてます。大丈夫。
よ
さあ親瓶行きます。
ああ、じゃあ
ええ、危ないようだった。
分かってる。すぐに戻ってくるさ。いいかユキ、気をつけろよ。
はあ。うわ
滑るからな。
早めに行ってください。
こういう時のために
はあ。
つけるぜ。
Why are they waiting so long to turn on the flashlight and announcing that it would be useful to have a flashlight?
さっきから
故障ですか？
わからない。だけど
電池がないんじゃありません。
電池切れの懐中電灯。まあいいさ。とにかくで。しかし先へ
通路ってことは
まさか
ですよね。静かで。見よー！どうしたんですか？
Mitsuki gave us the flashlight. So either she did something or there's something up with the weird sci-fi shit that's fucking with it.
こりゃあ
どうしますか？
とにかく
The hypersense stone shines in his hand. Huh. So if you have the hypersense stone here, you can still use the fucking warp. Well, I'm glad I went and re-got that. This seemed like one you wouldn't probably want to not have. Looks like we got a jewel coming up.
どう見ても
一体誰でしょうか？
だけど
じゃあやっぱり自然物でしょうか？
地面は薄い。
僕ってこういうとね。
そっか。
まさか。
いやほら
というと
アホか。地下水だよ。滑りやすいからな。気をつけなくちゃ。よし。
気をつけてす。
あ
あまり変わりません。
ま、一歩静かだな。
そうですね。
Without a light, too.
そんな。
だがミオはここに来た。
確信があるんですか？
いやだが自信はある。地面にも気を配りながら。
こんなことならしっかりと部活動。しかし意外でした。
しかも
島津さんの仮説は正しかったんでしょうか？
It might just be.
地下水か。
脅かさないでください。
相変わらず閉め
天井から水滴が落ちてくるせいでしょうか？
よし。
親瓶の後についていきます。親瓶、
なんだ。
本当にこの道でいいんで
俺に聞くな。
ですが。
分かってる。だが一歩
それは
なんなら結城一人で。
冗談はよしこさんですよ。僕も行きます。どうしたんですか？
いやここに何かある。どう考えてもボタン。
石でできているみたいですね。誰が作ったの？
やっぱりお前が見てもこいつ。
はあ。
Press it.
ってことはこの葉。
あ、
そういうことに。
そうなんでしょうか？どうします？
え？
ボタンですよ。
そうだな。
あた。
なんとなくだ。
時々わけのわからない。
わけのわからんお前に言われたくないぞ。 少に
あ、すみません。
お前な、あれほど
すみませんです。し
恐ろしいやつだな。
かしそれにしても
かもな。だが
It's got an
脅
end
かさ
it
ないでく
now.
ださいよ。
I thought it was just gonna stay like that. I guess I'm happy.
した
何か重いものが落ちるような、そんな感じでした。
I don't know if that was behind us or somewhere else.
先へ進むぞ。
気をつけてください。
どこまでも
不気味ですね。道が分かれて
二股の路地ってところ。
どっちに進みますか？
相変わらず湿っ
天井から水滴が落ちてくるせいっすね。親瓶、
しないよ。
今僕らって、
そうだな。ざっと200万光年。
もうすぐアンドロメダだ。
突っ込めよ。地下水だろ。
Mm-hmm.
行き止まりだ。
大きな岩ですね。
ああ、戻るしかないか。なんだ？
なんでしょうか。
わからない。殴るぞ。
すみませんです。でも
気持ちはわからない。
まるでなんだか
ああ、体の体温が低下する感じだ。でっかい。
さすがですね。
殴るぞお前。
そのせいですね。少しムシムシしませんか？
妙な絵柄が。一体これは。
なんだ
Which
か
part are we gonna check out?
背筋の部分が寒くなりませんか？
丸い穴が開いている。
ちょうど五円玉がはまるくらいでしょう
A
か。
coin.
ゴツゴツした岩の表面を削って
芸術
芸術か。
なんだか
ああ、体の体温が低下する感じだ。
Hmm. There's a good chance we have to come back here after going down another route. There's a lot of info we still don't have. I'll try going down different branches of this particular bit. I need to take a piss real quick. oof, a little dizzy too. It says on the medicine that I take that can make you dizzy. I'm like, ugh. Just like a touch. I think 'cause the TV's pretty large and I'm just kind of sitting there staring at it. I mean, help. Not like too dizzy, but just like a little bit.
ここにいてもしょうが。
そうっすね。戻りましょう。
方向か。
この先は行き止まりだったような気が。
地下水だろ。多分。
You can see that place where the button normally is. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what it did. We'll check the forked paths first and then mess with the button again. And then if nothing happens after that, I'll go with the Mitsuki, or whatever her name is.
ジメジメとした。
そうですね。
またこりゃ。
どっちに進むんですか？
ジメジメとしたば。もう。
そうっすね。なんだ？
Looks
なんでしょ
spooky.
う。
扉。
こんなところに
なんだって。
僕が聞かれて
全然。
少し傷つきました。
一体。
親瓶、
何かの目的のため。
何かの
俺に聞くな。
そうだ。
地下基地。
この間リバイバルでやっていた特撮戦隊もので魔人ゲルゲの近く。
ゲルゲ？
ええ。
一度殴られて目をす
怖い顔を
しかし地下組織って線は
怪しげな地下。
怪しげかどうかはわからないが、入り口からここまでが
ということ
はだ。それだけの
ということ。
つまり記録を調べれば一目瞭然だが、
ということ。
お前なつまりだ、境町にそんな
ということは怖いか。
ということは一体
最初の疑問に戻
I
るわ
mean,
けで
these
すね。
two are pretty cool with their back and forth. I just wish that he wasn't such a bitch that time.
頭にくるが、
じゃあ
それをミオのやつを調べて、
親瓶の。
とにかく調べてみよう。
はあ。
なんだ？いや、それよりも
なんでしょうか。
中に
何か黒と白のメダルが。これは白いメダルですね。
よし、メダルを取るぞ。もう一つ入って
黒いメダルっすね。何か不気味な模様が彫られてます。
Wonder if we have to have these
一
in
体
the other route too,
None
or
of
the
this
other
are-
branch. Wonder what changes depending on who you have with you.
何かくぼみの中に。
押したのか？
すみません。
バカ！あれほど
どうかしました。
中から、
は
これは
あ、綺麗な石ですね。親瓶、
すまない。
どうしますかこれ。
Found it. That's good.
なんだろうな。かなり大きい。なんだろ
何かがハマりそうな。
う。何かか。
I mean, we'll get whatever we need in a bit.
しかし
何のためにあるんでしょう。
石を削ったような扉。硬いな。つまり力技で開けるなんてこと。
一体
扉と言ったら
ということ。
それが分かれば。しかし
何が見えます？
今までと
じゃあ
どうかな。扉があるということは、ってことは
さすが親瓶。
知るか。
Okay.
来た道を戻るのか。
この先は。
ああ。二股に分か左へ行くと
点で開く感じはしませんでしたが。ここも先へ
戻るしかないか。大きな岩だ。
この先に。
ああ。
なんだか少しムシムシしますね。
ここにいても
そうっすね。
Let's see if we can repress the button.
わわわわ。
俺は後ろに。
その後ろの髪の。行きますです。はい。
一本道だ。
Okay, you can't unpress it. Not reloading, I guess.
行き止まりだ。
不気味っす。何なんでしょうか。一応ぴったり。
ああ。あくまでサイズ的にはな。
取っちゃうんですか。
いいんだよ。取った方がいいような気がするんだ。
ここにはめ込むめ。
多分。もっとも俺にも正確なところはわからないけどな。
取っちゃうんですか。なんだか。
ああ。体の体温が低下する感じだ。
Wonder if that like close something off the button, and like I need to have these reload and then pop them in or some shit.
なんだ。
もう白いメダルがはめ。
そうだ。
はあ。
行き止まりだ。
どうしますか。戻ります。
石の扉だ。
僕のさっきは恐ろしい。
ああ。こっちは王冠か。なんだろう。王冠。
親瓶。なんだ王冠ってことは。
とも限らないぜ。
ということ。
自分で考える。
こんな。
じゃあお前がこの
違う。
もののたと。
はあ。
どうする？
どうする。
なんで？
僕が。
そう。誰かに
ああ、そうっすね。
お。けなしてるんだ。
か。
だがその俗物ぶりは結構いい線いってる。権威の象徴として。
は
あ。例えばお隣の国。
まあ教科。
真の始皇帝がほとんど自分の権。
はあ。
現代人の俺らからしてみるとバカバカしい。
じゃあこれも
可能性はあるが。
何か意味があるんでしょうか。
黒いメダルを
何か ぴったり
The
バンバ
white
ンって
metal,
感じで
that
す
was
ね。
the black metal.
ゴツゴツした岩の表面、
彫刻みたいなものでしょうか。
随分とサイズも
これで本当に良かったんでしょうか。
そうだな。
出口の方ですね。
見た目はもしかしたら脅しならいいんだけどな。
Get some change farther back here.
そうだ。戻ってきてし
まだまずさんを見つけていませんよ。
とりあえず戻ってみる。
わかりました。戻りましょう。
塞がってるだろ。
そうです。塞がって
ちょっと待ってろ。ダメだ。よし。
はい。
せーの。おい。
すみません。来る前に食べたハンバーグがよく
緊張。どうするって言ったって。どうしようもないよな。
もしかしたら
いい線いって
スガーンと入り口。
外にバッグが置きっぱなしなのもうなずける。取りにそうだな。まあマニアの力。あいつは妙
よくご存知で。あ、僕は
吹っ切れてないだろ。
でも親瓶だって。
なんでそうなるんだよったく。
どうしますか。
お前。
僕が怖いの。なんで眉間に。
なんでもない。
どうします。
どうするって。ダメだなこれは。おーい美月さん。
誰かを呼びに
かもな。言ってみろよ。
ここで待つと。
ミオを放っておいて。なんだったら勇気。
行きます。
しょうがないな。硬くて重い。
無理ですよ。
ゴツゴツし。
親瓶の顔もゴツゴツ。そんなに怖い顔をしないでください。
そうだな。
はい。親瓶。
そうだな。
僕は親瓶に全てをお任せします。
Okay. Well, first thing we'll try switching the coins.
白いメダルを。
じゃあここ
じゃないかな。
なんでしょ
遠くだ。何か音が聞こえる。
Good.
なんだか。
う。何だったんでしょうか。あの音は。
ぴったりとはまっていて。
これで良かったんでしょうか。
ドアが開いてる。
例のコインを
多分な。
どうしますか？
Move on, brother.
ここで足踏みしていても。
お、うわ、
ああ、
どうする？
機関銃かお前は。慌てなくて
Wouldn't it be pitch black?
大丈夫だよ。
はあ、
I mean, they're deep underground.
通路が。
おやび
No light pushing in from anywhere.
どうしたんだよ。
いいんでしょうか？
かといって
それは
大丈夫。暗くなった途端、
そういうわけじゃ。
俺も心配さ。ミヨがな。
Yeah, pitch black cave, zero light. Fucking deep underground. No idea what's ahead of you. That would be
大丈夫
really
だ。
shit.
俺が先
I
に
don't
進
know how
む。
they can even like move in, it's like slippery. I mean, you'd have to be crawling and just feeling in front of you. Just in case you're gonna fucking fall or some shit.
なんだ。
おやび、上！
何。
おやび、
ゆうき、
どうしちゃったんですか？
ちょっと待っててくれ。こんな扉。
おやび、
大丈夫だ。
How the
な
hell
んと
did
かす
that
る。
even happen?
今度は蹴りでやってみる。ちょっと離れていてくれ。ああ、いった。
おやび、
待ってろ。今考えてる。
おやび。
この先へ行って。
え？
俺らの力じゃどうしようもない。
例えばロケットミサイル。
そんなのあるわ。
じゃあどうするんですか？
ロケットミサイル以外で。
ロケットミサイル以外にある？
ロケットミサイルはいい。だがとにかくこいつをぶち壊さなくちゃ。
確かに。
勇気はここに残れ。俺は先へ行って。大丈夫だ。必ず戻ってくる。そこを動くなよ。
Maybe we need the rocket launcher. The iron sword. That seems like it could be useful. I was not time to be looking at a button.
おやび、
勇気、無事か。
何か見つかりましたか？
勇気、ちょっと離れていろ。
あ、はい。
どうなっても知らないからな。くそ、もう一度だ。
おやび、やっぱりロケットミサイルでないと。
真顔で変なことを言うな。そうだよ。なんで気づかなかったんだ。
どうしちゃったんですか？
開けるんだよ。
残念ながら僕にはこれ
Yeah, I
を
don't
知らせる
understand how you would
力
either,
が
but I was like, well, all we
バ
got.
カ。誰が人力で開けろと言った。
は？
俺は一度
はあ。
わからないか。
あ、
だろう。俺と
そうっす。
だから。おい、ちょっと待って。勇気、勝手に。
すぐに戻ります。うわ！
どうした勇気。
穴！
穴
Oh.
穴がすべて落ちる。勇気しっかりしろ。
さっきまではなかったんです。
どうしたんだ勇気。
すべて落ちる。
勇気おい大丈夫か。
どわ
勇気おい勇気冗談だったら怒るぜ勇気。おーい殴らないから返事をしろ。勇気
I mean, we'll be going through both sides anyways. Yeah, I was like, unless the sword is made out of some kind of special anti-whatever this is material, but it says it's iron. I don't know how that would work.
勇気返事をしろったら。勇気きっと助け出すからな。諦めないでくれ。
It's a prison, man. Not surprised there. It sounded like a fucking skeleton when he, or a skull when he was rolling around.
骸骨だ。骸骨が死んでる。
Interesting to see this in the original art. Spooky stuff from the old pixel graphics like that's always kind of cool. Yeah, I imagine so. Pretty cool. Is this the Imagawa or whatever her name was who went missing?
ミイラだ。落ち着け。落ち着くんだ。大丈夫だ。別に取って配りやしない。
Must be.
どう 動いた。死んでいる。何をうろたえているん
So
だ。
there's plenty of
今
traps.
更したい。
Come on, you know who this is, dude. I mean, maybe he doesn't, but... Break it. Grounded research. It's gotta be that third person they worked with. The logical take on shit, trying to figure out what was it? Some kind of crazy physics and stuff. I think that disc key would be required. Disc key. Numbers on top and to the side of the tiles. Continuous line of buttons. Erika Imagawa. What the fuck? Am I playing Minesweeper? I have no idea what this is. Oh, is that supposed to be the answer? Okay, yeah, I figure we gotta look somewhere else in the room, but... Okay. Like market. Interesting. Assume the sarcophagus, but we'll check the rest. I check this now then. What does this even mean, man? PDA display. I'm supposed to type some shit on here. I'm really hungry. I'm a dizziness, but I'm just kind of out of it. Because there's no backlog, and I'm sure they explain it here, but when the conscious and unconscious meet, the symbols carved in the angel's side will... number system. On the top and the side of the tiles represent a continuous line of buttons. Leave a blank space between each number. What does that mean? I wish there's just like an example. Damn, this medicine, dude. Not helping with puzzles. Not a good time for puzzles right now. I read text, but I'm actually thinking. I'm sure I can solve it, but yeah, it's a more matter of time. So I don't really fully know what they mean here. There's no example. I mean, if we come in here with the other person, I wonder if it would change anything. So line the buttons continuously according to the numbers displayed. So I have to figure out what the numbers even mean, though. Also leave a blank space between each number. Is it carved into the angel's side? This is just like load different things. See, I don't know if this is just like an answer. There's something about leaving a blank too. I mean, if I knew what these meant, well, I guess you can tell in the PDA view. Problem is, this seems like a huge pain in the ass. Whoop. I'm trying to not use this. Like, this lets us figure out what's what. One, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, it's simple, but like, it's a pain, dude. I mean, do I have a notebook? Like I said, I'm kind of dizzy, so it's like, is that medicine or what? I mean, it seems like, you know, for each one in a row, it's a different number. All of them in a row is that particular one. Yeah, that's probably how it is, so I don't want to do that. The thing I'm curious about is the space. How does that work? How do we decide space? I mean, I guess if we knew the exact thing, it wouldn't matter, right? It's a 2 here, and then like 3 here. It'd be like the 999 puzzle. I don't have a notebook, dude. Guess I need to get one. Or... And now I just take a screenshot. Let me save this. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's just tedious. Let me save this. You know. Let me do a translated version too. Oof. Yeah, even just moving my hands, it's a little dizzy. Slightly out of it there. I want to keep going. Medicine, dude, the medicine is for, it's a decongestant to try to drain my ears because there's always water stuck in my ears. But I don't really think it worked. Probably gonna go back to the doctor and be like, hey man, can we do something that fucking works? Instead of just taking medicine that makes me either like feeling caffeinated or dizzy. Well, I think the idea is just supposed to be something that's just, you know, like a decongestant just to drain me, so like water, you know, like try to just drain the water out. You know, like make you let your nose run or cry or something. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, I usually have bad earwax problems. It's not that I have earwax that comes out a lot, it's that none of it ever comes out. So it blocks my ears up. But even when I'm not, there's just like water. Like you'll see me mess with my ear. I don't get anything out. Like I can just hear water just sloshing around like this. Gives me white noise sometimes, headaches, dizziness. Sometimes it affects my hearing. It's not like super bad, but sometimes it can be pretty annoying. I think little kids get it a lot. So what they do with babies is they just put a tube in your ear, let your water will drain. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's only started in the last couple years, and it's not enough that I'm like really worried about it. The only worry for me is like I hope there's no like permanent things. Like I mean my hearing's like fine. I mean if there's any weird hearing, I feel like it's a matter of like depth because there's just stuff in my ears. I've always had bad earwax problems for sure, and I don't know why that is. So I might just go back there and like get it cleaned out and be like, hey man, like. Can I just get some tubes in my ears or something to do? Because I mean, I imagine it's not like good to have a bunch of water in your ear. Before, what would bother me was the white noise, and I had white noise earlier today, and I might right now. I'm not sure. No. So it's just like a white noise, like a mosquito noise, just constantly going off in your ear. But sometimes it's really loud, and sometimes it's not. Caffeine makes a difference, I think, but one of those deals is just like, it used to be really annoying. Not as bad now, like I said, but I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I just use headphones too much or like my mouth, but anyway, mine is this medicine says on it makes me dizzy. And I've been trying to take it ritually because I've only been taking it sparingly to see if it actually works, but I don't think it does. And I don't know how water gets in there. Like, I guess it could just be like showers or something. Or just like some natural moisture buildup, I have no idea. Anyhow, where the fuck is my folder? What I just took. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. I need to start taking some of the earwax removal medicine, but I mean in the past, man, that shit's not worked very well. Maybe if I did it all the time. Okay. So what does the double stack mean though? Oh, there's a space between them. Is it just like a one space though? So this one would be 2. Stack with some space, yeah. Maybe like a 1 and then something else. This'll be weird then. Oh yeah, the PDA. I wish with the PDA display I could like see the numbers and all that though here. See if I'm doing it right, you know? Because I mean, this is 1, and this is 2. And 1 more on this means... This has to fit like really perfectly though is the problem. There has to be like no fuck ups. We're just gonna have to use like logic, I guess, or something. I mean, if there's no space, that means it's continuous, so that means that has to be there. If we go with this like thoughts on me, the one that means there has to be a space there. And there's like a 4. Now I assume it starts from the top, but on the right, does it start from the right and then goes left? Or does it start from the left and goes right? I don't know. Is there like more simple ones I could do? This one's another 2. One, 2, 3, 4. Seven. And space. But I don't know if that's where it starts. You know, this one doesn't work, so that doesn't work. The square is a 4. I mean, do we just have to make sure this logically checks out everywhere? What if you always start from the top? Ignore the ones on the right or vice versa. Here's what we'll do. I'm gonna take a picture of this end game, and then I'm just going to like trial error and fuck around with the PDA version until I get some of these to match up so that we can just understand it better. Because my brain doesn't want to actually figure this out correctly. Okay, so... the problem is I don't know if this is like mirrored or not. Start from the top, ignore the ones on the right or vice versa. I guess you could, yeah. Should match automatically. Yeah, but the problem is that I think where do you start it is the problem. I don't know if it always starts from here, because I mean I could do this and it's still a 1, you know? Like where does the combo begin, right? That's the biggest problem. Because if it always started from right here, then I could do them all, yeah, pretty easily. But unless there's one that's like a 12 somewhere in there, you know? Let me get some other stuff up too. Or we could try that for sure. I mean, let me get my info up here. And the first one here is 2. Next one will be a 1. Yeah, that's the problem, is like is now this where, you know, this is what the top looks like according to it. Like so far this is what we got, right? But you guys can't see this. Yeah. So the problem is, I mean, technically now this thing right here in the middle is supposed to just be an L, but it's a bunch of shit now because there's no common starting point. It can just be thrown wherever. Which makes me think you just have to keep fucking going back and forth until the logic works out. I don't know if there was another rule. That's what makes the puzzle hard. Let me go double check that there's not something. It still is like an X. Like, how do you even decide there's an X? Oh, it's when the conscious and the unconscious meet. Does that mean I have to make one where both the puzzles are fucking combined together? I have to add them together? That'd be really fucked. Or do I just have to solve 2 different puzzles? Yeah, I don't know, that's weird. 12 number system, numbers on the top and on the side tell represent a continuous line of buttons. If there's several numbers lined up, then you must align the buttons continuously according to the number displayed and leave a blank space. Problem is no common starting point. Yeah, I think it's just 2 puzzles. That'd be like way too hardcore for this game. It's already pretty tedious. I think that you can't move it left or right until you solve one. Either way, we'll start with the angel side. Or whatever. Okay. I guess we'll just... I mean, we might as well... I have all the info I need. I might as well do it in the PDA just to have more stuff. So 2... And there's a 1 somewhere. This. problem is, like, if it just started from one common point, then you could just, like, you know, turn all these off, you know, and then just, like, figure it out, but it doesn't, I don't think. This one's supposed to be an L, and then there's supposed to be a 1 there. This is supposed to be a 2. And then there's a square somewhere. This kind of thing, like, the best way to fucking go about it is to find the things that you 100% know are right, and then adjust everything around it. There's not much like that. I mean, I imagine the ones that are huge are probably the best ways to start, because there's only one way to do that with spaces, so maybe we can start with that one. 4, 5, 6. These might be big. Let's see. Even though it's big, though, it's not 100% the right size. The one underneath it's the same. It could be this last bit here, you know, like it could, these two might be, the whole thing might be shifted over one. That's the problem, man. Because there's no guarantee, but we'll just work with it. If it all works out, then Yahoo. If I could just get a common starting point, then we can work the rest in. Are there any other huge ones somewhere? What is the X? I guess I could check over here. It's not an X, it's a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 6. An L and then a 6. Yeah, but there's no guarantee that it's... If it was a fucking 4, then yeah, it'd be right here, you'd have no choice. Leftmost top should be fine at least. Yeah, this one's good. Yeah, you're definitely right. Let me see if I can get this on screen for you guys. Oh, God. Where the hell are they? I'm probably doing this in a very roundabout, crappy way, but as long as we get it done, it doesn't matter. My current ability to think, I'll take whatever. Problem is here now I can't see obs. We'll just put obs behind these. Dreamception, yeah. We'll zoom. Now I just get double stream. Now I can't see if it was in an okay spot. No, I'm not going to walk you through in detail, but the idea is that we've been given a PDA and a numeric system that we have to figure out. So first off, hopefully there's no porn in here. So, okay. So each of these symbols is a number. and they're just, you know, in a different language. So the idea is that we have to make a pattern that matches the symbol on the left here. The thing on the left monitor, outside of the monitor, that lines up with the correct numbers and stuff. So if there's two numbers, that means there's a space in there somewhere. You know, like a 1 and a 5. That means you have to have a 1 and a 5 somewhere. But it also needs to add up with the right side. Yeah, it's familiar, but the problem is there's no common starting point, so you just kind of have to jimmy shit around or find things that are 100% guaranteed. It's like Sudoku, yeah, but a little more tedious. See, with Sudoku, it's like that. You find like a number that's 100% going to be there, or whatever, and then you adjust things. Like once you figure out the 100% more for sure things that have to be in the right spot, and that opens up more possibilities. It's like Minesweeper. You remove chance, or you remove like certain things, and there's only one combo left, you know, and you keep doing the 100% guaranteed combo things until it's solved. But in this, I don't know, there's not a whole lot of that. We'll see. I'm sure I'm doing it wrong. Like I said, I'm dizzy, I'm fucking hungry, it doesn't matter. If you guys can't see something, let me know, because I can't really see what the hell's going on, because I've got these two things in the way. So there's gonna be two of these puzzles, but yeah. So right now the idea is I'm trying to match up. I'm trying to find the things that have only one way to be done. So this one is like the top left, where it's the L, the fucking less than, or whatever, and then another L. The problem is you can do it this way too. So there's no telling what's right. That's why we have to just randomly do shit. Yeah, the leftmost top two would be in that spot. That lines up with the ones we've done now. Yeah, exactly. Like that. This is the guarantee. Like this has to be. Does it have to be right though? Yeah, this has to be right, because I can't do this. Let's just pretend that's there, and then I can't move over everything and then still fit one here. So, or whatever the fuck. Yeah. So let's compare stuff here. What are some other really big ones I can do? I mean, the X's. What are large numbers here? They don't really have any of the big ones used, which is what's annoying. The square is not that big. Are there any of the top down, like the cup looking things? There's not many. So this is the problem now, it just has to be tedious, I think. So the L's good here. These are good and the L's good. So the next thing would be the 1 somewhere. I just want to start with big ones. Have those at the top. Yeah, this one's good. Which means it can't be anything up here. I guess we could start turning shit off. So the thing is, I don't know if we need to shift this whole thing over. So technically these in the middle here can't, no matter if they're shifted over. So from this point, these ones are always going to be like this. The ones right underneath this. Even if I moved everything over, they're still going to be here. The same with this one and this one. So technically everything from the top row down that relates to these ones is going to be static. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna like miscount my columns, is the problem here. Oh, this is not 4. Do we have any simple ones over here? Of course there's not. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. So the 2 has to be at the top. How big is that? That means it has to be connected to it. How big is an L? It's 2. How big is the X? X is bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These X's aren't used for actual places there won't be something, I'm just using them as placeholders. Oh, it's not time to be dizzy. Gotta use like some whack logic here. So the 4 here is supposed to be a 2. Oh, okay. The thing is this, yeah, I mean technically this is a 2 right now, right? So there's nothing here. You could say that, but I could shift this whole thing to the right is the problem. But then if you do that, I mean if you did that then it might just not work correctly in the first place. No, because yeah, you could just slap a 2 somewhere else in here. I don't want to like begin with some kind of broken fucking logic. Because then if these don't work, then that gives you less options here. That means you could only fit a 3 here. And stuff like that. And you just keep chipping away at it. I just need to find a few situations like that. But my fucking brain right now, looking at all these fucking squares and shit, is a bitch. What is supposed to be over here? Just the L. Just a 2. And that could be anywhere. And there's 2 2s. 1, 2. Yeah, it's tedious. I just need to find the right spots to start. I mean, maybe there's a cuter way to do this, but 1, 2, 3. I mean, if there was a common starting point, it'd be really easy, but there's not. So the one above this is a 6. Yeah, exactly. That's why I really wish this one was like L less than L than this, and then we could start from this and actually do something. But because the possibility that this whole thing is shifted, I don't have a good spot. Like I wish one of these was just fucking 12, you know, just a whole fucking 12, you know, or an 11 or something. I mean, even 11 would be fucked. But you could start with something. I mean, it could be this too. I mean, that could be like this, you know? It doesn't change to how the number works. So this might not even be right. Ugh. Or it could leave the 1 on the left and then push the 2 to the right. I mean, we could just go with this for now. I mean, logically, I don't think he pushed everything to the right. 1. You can't do that. This has to be here, I think. Because if you moved everything to the right 1... that means you can't fit a 2 here. Like, let's say you did this. Like this was everything pushed to the right or whatever the fuck. No, because you could just put a 2 here. There's some logic there, but my brain's not working right now. If you take the box on the right and push it to the right, then you have the rightmost top correct. I mean, yeah, we could just do that. Just try to fucking like make shit work and just see if it happens. Why not? Maybe we'll just kind of, we'll just be able to make adjustments. I want to try to eliminate possibilities, but I don't have a lot of good places to start. Okay, so these two work. Wait, if these two work, that means, yeah, you wouldn't have anything in these spots. Let's just start with that. You can't put anything in these. And if this is good, you turn all these off. We're just gonna assume we have the right logic, and we'll just start fucking going from there. And this is symmetrical too, so it's not really symmetrical. On the left and the right it is. That's cute. I mean, there's only one way to solve it. So if anything's fucked, we just make adjustments. Problem is, if it's fucked from the beginning, then I'm gonna have to make some serious adjustments later, probably. I don't want to start with anything that's just like a we'll see what happens kind of deal. Okay. What's another one we can just do? See, these, the problem with these is they cut from the side, so it's really not helpful, because now you just still have this huge fucking gap. If I could cut straight through the middle and eliminate possibilities, that's pretty good. I don't think we have any that are big enough for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because there's nothing this big in the first place. I don't think there's any over 7 that get used. Yeah, 7's I think the biggest one here. Which is used on this line. 7 and a 1. Maybe we could figure out where to pop it then. So if a 7 and a 1 go here, 7 and a 1 go in 2 different spots. And they alternate. There's a 7 and a 1 down here too. I could just cut a little bit more off. It looks like the whole thing has symmetry too. Yeah, it's all symmetrical. If you look at it. Like this one's an LX, and then this one's an XL, and then this one's a less than L, and then this one's an L fucking less than, or whatever. So there's probably some kind of symmetry to it, but... Problem is, how does this one work symmetrically? Unless these are like this or something. Wouldn't that be great? Just make that extra annoying for me. I'm assuming these are just stacked the same way on top of each other. But there's no guarantee of that. That's the problem with this whole fucking puzzle. I feel like in a game like this, they should have just made it so that it always starts from like a certain spot, and then you could just Sudoku the fucking bullshit. Or throw some 12s in here or some shit like that. Like you need like one spot. Like even in Minesweeper, the dice roll the first click, and then you can start doing shit. But at least once you can start, you get going. There's not really like a one-click start on this. Maybe there is, I don't know. I'm trying to find some. Do I have any that are already set up? Like I said, right now my head, I'm going real slow. There's a brain power. A lack of it. So is there any of these combos that with 2 in the middle just don't work? Yeah, it'd be all symmetrical for sure. So this would be that. And then there's an L, but L's only 2. So this isn't fucking useful. Let's just try the 6 thing. And then slap a 1 somewhere. Let's just go fucking wild, dude. What in the Minesweeper is this? Yeah. You're telling me, man. Is there? I mean, it's the order from left to right. Oh, I guess. I mean, yeah, we know that, which I guess does help. I mean, that just means that there's a 1 over here, then a 9 over here, or whatever the fuck. I don't know where the 1 would be. I don't know if the 9's swap somewhere. From top to bottom. Yeah, that's true. There's a 9. Where is this X even at? I hate trying to get the ones right in the middle because I'm so dizzy right now that 3, 4, 6, 7. Alright, there's an X start here. Is there any other way to do this X? I mean, I could do this. And there has to be a 2 somewhere. So it could be anything ranging from here to being pushed up here. That's the problem, is like you can adjust so much. I mean, it has to work with the left and the right here too, but those have plenty of options. I really wish they just limited the amount of spaces you needed. Yeah, there's just so much room, man. I just need something large. I mean, like I said, we could just fuck around until maybe like we just mess around enough, we'll just get an option. I mean, on this side it says it starts with an L, and then you can do a 6. I mean, there's this. I mean, it's symmetrical. Does that matter enough? In the middle here, I feel like it could be fucking adjusted. Now, does this line up with this side, though? I need to check these. This is a 4th row. Well, there is a 2. But there's supposed to be a big one here, too. I mean, if there's a 2 here, I don't know if it's right though, yeah. I mean, what are things that have to happen though? The max you could move this up is how many slots? 3? 1, 2. So the 2 always has to be here. So I mean, I think that means that there would always have to be something here. I mean, if it starts with an X and then goes with an L. I wish there was a marker for something like I knew worked for sure. But Like if it starts with an X here. How can we just do it over here?